Welcome back to the Raptors Wrap-Up podcast. I'm your host, Aravind Lingam. And man, what a game, what a game, what a game. The Raptors faced off against the Milwaukee Bucks, tale of the top two teams in the Eastern Conference, and the Raptors lose once again to the Milwaukee Bucks. This time in Scotiabank Arena, at home for the Raptors. The Raptors could not come through and lose again to the Bucks. This time Kawhi and Giannis played in this game, but man, just missing open shot after open shot for the Raptors in this one. It was tough. Raptors lost 99-104, so it was a tight game. It came down to the last 2 minutes where the Raptors really could have won this game. They took the lead off a Kawhi 3, but failed to convert multiple times, and Brogdon hits back-to-back threes when the Raptors were scrambling on defense, and Brogdon got the ball, passed around, 2 open looks, just knocked him down with conviction right there. Gotta give kudos to Malcolm Brogdon. He didn't shoot the ball well in the beginning of the game, but he came through at the end, and he made timely layups and shots for the Bucks, keeping them within shooting distance against the Raptors, and at the end of the day, he ended up hitting the game winner. But man, just so many things the Raptors could have done better in this game. They did some good things in this game as well, but here are the main problems the Raptors lost. First, the bench. Bench was terrible tonight other than Van Vliet. Van Vliet had one of his better games on the season, 19 points off the bench, 7 of 12, shot the ball from deep well. But CJ Miles, OG, DeLon Wright, JV all struggled. Combined, the 4 of them gone 5 for 19 from the field. That's about 25%. And I don't know if it's just the matchup, but these guys could not generate any offense whatsoever. Weird substitution pattern by Nick Nurse to run the entire bench squad in that fourth quarter, starting it off, and the bench shot the bed. Before Siakam and Kawhi Leonard got subbed in, the bench went down double digits in this game in that fourth quarter, which really killed momentum. May have cost the Raptors right there if you want to nitpick, but there's a lot of things the Raptors failed to do. The bench mob was terrible. Shooting the basketball, I know the Raptors made the same amount of threes as the Bucks, but 5 more shots the Raptors took to hit those threes. But that's also a factor. Also, the fast break, where the Raptors are third in the NBA in fast break. Raptors only scored 7 points on the fast break compared to the 18 points that they score on average on the season. Just not enough. That's where Siakam really does his damage, and where Danny Green gets those wide open looks. And not many open looks for Danny Green on the night, and when he was open, he knocked him down. So the Raptors gotta get out on the fast break. You gotta push the basketball, and it was a struggle. The Bucks always came back, and they had a good game plan against the Raptors. Their length always bothers the Raptors, and what do you know? Kyle Lowry has another bad shooting night once again. He scores 0 points in 34 minutes of playing time. And listen, I rewatched the game, looked at all the shots that he took. One was back rim, so it was a good look. One was wide left, not a good shot. It was open, but just couldn't shoot it with any precision. One was a 2 for 1. One was the biggest shot of the night that could have been the dagger. Kawhi Leonard draws the double team and all the attention, kicks out to Kyle Lowry with about 2 seconds left on the shot clock. No one around him, takes a shot. Man, he misses. That could have been it. Honestly, with these games, and they're so tight against good teams, that if Kyle Lowry just has 10 points, the Raptors could win all these games. Whether it was against Denver or whether against the Bucks tonight, the Raptors could have easily won if Kyle Lowry just gets 10 points on the board. That's all we're asking for. But right now, he's in a little bit of a slump. I still believe in Kyle Lowry. People are saying it doesn't make any sense for him to be so amazing in the beginning of the season, and for him to just fall off a cliff, it can't be just age. People are saying that back injury is really affecting him. Honestly, I'm trying to be optimistic, and that's what I believe is the reason. I hope that this doesn't continue, and I hope this doesn't become a trend, because the Raptors really need Kyle Lowry shooting on the floor. And man, one of those shots could have changed this game. It was tough to watch Lowry miss all those shots. Even though he's the heart of the team, he was playmaking. He had to be on the floor. He found guys. He got these guys great looks. But honestly, you still need a guy to knock down a shot and be a threat on the court. And he did not come through tonight. It's tough. Key points to take away from this game. Not everything was bad. Kawhi Leonard was amazing in the clutch time once again. Siakam had another solid game. Actually hit his outside shot a bit more. Serge Ibaka had a 20-plus point night. But the Raptors got to investigate what they're going to do when Kawhi Leonard gets doubled, like he did tonight. Kawhi got doubled every time, and it was the center that was helping off. And who was open? Serge Ibaka. And Serge Ibaka took the most amount of shots tonight. 21 shots with Serge Ibaka. 11 of them threes. Not great shots, honestly. It just can't keep taking these long distance threes, because Serge, I know you're a shooter and everything, but a 28% clip from three is not good enough. You should be driving into the lane, getting some cuts, or setting screens for other guys to get open and hit some threes, because 4 for 11 is not great. And honestly, it's better than his average, but each shot you took, you're like, oh man, is he really going to take that? And his counterpart, Brook Lopez, burned him. He was 5 of 6 on the night. So you see the efficiency right there. Splash Mountain, as they call him, was killing it. Giannis had 19 and 19 in this game. But honestly, the Raptors just kept doubling him, and he kept finding shooters, and eventually they just kept knocking him down. The Raptors really got to look into switching more, because the switching really helped in the beginning of the game when the Raptors took the lead. Just going under these screens was working, especially in Giannis, but honestly, the Raptors' rotation was just a step slow. And the Raptors could have used JV more in the post, I believe, because when Ilyasova and Thon Maker in the game, you gotta shove it to JV in the post, because JV on those pick and rolls and those dives to the rim, he was getting slapped, he was getting stripped, blocked by Thon Maker. Thon Maker owns JV. This is a terrible matchup for JV, but honestly, if you threw him in the post a little bit, it would have been a little more successful, I believe. And DeLon Wright, OG, these guys struggled just making plays altogether. So you could have threw it down to your low post scorer and maybe he can kick it out. But otherwise, the Raptors played this game tight. It was a tough game. Raptors lose, but Lowry, I believe, will bounce back, guys. Do not lose faith in Lowry. Lowry's amazing at the beginning of the season, and he's just in a little bit of a slump. I still believe in Lowry because he's the heart of the team. The Raptors still got to believe in Kyle Lowry. He's got to keep shooting the basketball, because honestly, 5 shots isn't enough for Kyle Lowry, who's your second best player. He's got to take at least 10 to 15 shots. I want him to shoot the ball more. Even if it's not going down, you got to shoot it. Do not overpass. Shoot the basketball. Come on, Lowry. I know you got this in you. Otherwise, the Raptors got to bounce back once again. Until next time, guys. Peace. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe to the Raptors Wrap Up. Smash that like button, guys. Until next time. Deuces.